In the continuation of the studying the Insert tab, we come to the Image section. That in this section, you can add pictures to your slides in different ways. When you want to add a new media to your slide or in a new slide, it would be table, picture, shape, voice, video, text box, or any media. Chart, smart art, 3D models, icons, all of them. When you want to add a new media to your slide, you should go to the Insert tab. For example, I wanted to add table. I open the Insert tab. To add any pictures, you should go to the Insert tab and Images section and click on the picture icon. The picture page will be opened for you, and you can select the picture and click on the Insert. And when the picture is added to the slide, format option will be opened for that to give you access to regulate more settings. That the first option is remove background. That in the continuation I will talk about it more. To remove a picture's background in the PowerPoint, there are two ways. If the background is simple like this and it is covered by one color, it is enough to select your picture and then from Format tab and Color section select the Set Transparent Color option. And when this tool gets active, clicking on the background will be enough. In this way, the background will be deleted and you will have the main object. I changed the color of the slide to see how the background is removed. And the second way to remove the background of the picture, first select the picture and select Remove Background from the Format tab, and you should wait to see which part will be deleted by the PowerPoint and which part will be remained. If I select the Keep Changes option, the purple part will be removed. As you can see, the shaded parts of our image still remain, but I also want to remove these parts of my image because that are the background. I want to keep this part of my picture too. That mistakenly it is selected a part of my picture. The artificial intelligence of the PowerPoint is not that strong that do it by one click do. To this it have gave us some tools and options that we can do it more carefully. I select the Mark Areas to Keep option. It says that I want to keep some parts that you have selected by mistake. Our mouse cursor become like a pen, then click on the part that is purple and it wanted to be deleted. In this way it won't be deleted, so I want to delete some parts of the picture, so I use the Mark Areas to Remove option and select those parts that they should be deleted but they are not selected. I introduce it to PowerPoint to delete those parts as well. In this way, now if you are satisfied with the result, click on the Keep Changes option. And if you want your photo to return to its original state and if you want that nothing deleted from the picture, select the Discard All Changes option. I select the Keep Changes option to show the result, and I change the color of the slide to see how the background is removed perfectly. The professional software for removing the background is the Photoshop software, but you can also delete the backgrounds of your pictures by the help of the PowerPoint. The next option is Correction, that contains two parts, Sharpen, Soften, and the second section is Brightness, Contrast. In the Sharpen, Soften section, if you select the first option from the left, the picture will be blurred, and if you select the first option from the right, the picture will be sharp. In the next section, I mean Brightness and Contrast, you can determine the level of the brightness or darkness. of your picture. That if you click on the right side options, your picture will be bright, and if you select the options from the left side, your picture will be dark. And you can give more effects to your picture by the help of the options that in the color section. For example, in the color saturation, you can determine the density and the density of the color. You can determine that your picture be black and white. If the level of the saturation is 0, the picture will be black and white. And if you select the 400% saturation, your picture will be in this way. In the color tone section, you can determine the tone of the color that you can try the different options that are here to see which one is your favorite, or in the recolor section, you can give a color to your picture or determine it in this way. It will add some effects to your picture. The colorful effects that you can select the one that you like. And the artistic effect, as it is clear from the name, gave some artistic effects to your picture. These kinds of effects are those that exist in the Photoshop. The blur effect, for example, fades your picture. Different effects that are in this menu, you can use one based on the usage and the way it helps to convey your message across. And in the compressed picture section, in the resolution section, you can determine that the size of the used pictures. If you select different options like email, web, it reduces the size of the picture, and totally the size of your PowerPoint file will be reduced. And if you want to send the slide to your co-worker, customer, or whoever, by the help of this option, you can reduce the size of your PowerPoint file. Generally, when I want to send my work to my customer, I usually use the email or web option and reduce the size of the pictures that I have used in the PowerPoint in order to send it to the customer and get his feedback, then apply the changes on my file. At the end that I want to send the main file, I don't use the email and web option. I send it with a good quality. That's why I select the use default resolution option. Then by the help of the change picture option, you can change your picture to another. When you can use this option, when you gave different animations or styles to your picture or regulated some settings, after doing them, if you want to change your picture, if you delete the picture and add it again from the insert tab, all the settings will be spoiled. If you want all these settings remained and you just want to change the picture, you can select the picture, and from format tab you can select the change picture option by the different options that are here. You can change the picture. For example, if you select from a file option, you can change the picture with that one that is saved in your computer, or you can use online pictures and change it with online pictures. Different pictures will be shown for you that you can select one in accordance with your taste, then click on the insert. As you see, the picture is replaced with the previous one, but with the border that I have given. The online sources option that I will talk about it, actually it connects you to the internet, and you can use plenitude of pictures easily. Or even you can change this picture with an icon, the icons that exist in PowerPoint, especially from the 2019 version. You can select the icon that you want and replace it with the picture. And another option that exists in the change picture is from clipboard. And because there is no picture in the clipboard, this option is not active. Let me add a picture into the slide, and by pressing Ctrl C, I move it to my clipboard. I press the delete option in the keyboard and delete that picture. Then I select this picture, and from format tab and change picture section, I select from clipboard option. As you see, the previous picture is changed with the picture that I had in my clipboard. Then by the help of a reset picture option, you can delete all the settings that you have regulated, as you see by clicking on the reset option. The border that I gave to the picture is deleted. If you have any effects like border, picture effect, and other settings, a reset option will delete all these settings. The thing happens is that I reduce the size of this picture in the reset picture. If I select the first option, the picture will remain the same and just the styles will return to the first state. But if I select this picture and in the reset picture I select reset picture and size, both all the styles and the size will be changed and the photo returns to its original size. And as you saw in the picture styles, you can give different styles to the picture based on your taste. And in the picture border section, you can give different borders to the pictures. Let me reset the picture and then we want to add a picture border by the help of the picture border section. You can add a border to your picture and the related settings to the picture border can be regulated here. Settings like the color, weight, the level of thickness can be determined here. In the dash section, you can determine that the border of the picture be dashed or not. Then by the help of the picture effect option, you can give different effects in different categories to your pictures, like preset shadow that gives a shadow to the picture, reflection that gives a mirror-like effect to the picture, glow that creates a shadow-like area around the picture, soft edge that softens the edges of the picture, and bevel option that gives such effects to your picture, and 3D rotation that rotates your picture in different directions. Based on your aim, you can use these effects for pictures. Then by the help of picture layout, you can add your picture in the Smart Arts layout and use this option easily. For example, if I select this option, it puts my picture in circle shaped layout and adds a text box for me to write, and I can use this option. And also I can change the features of the text and regulate the different settings of that. It creates an option to putting up the pictures and the text boxes easily and fast. Actually, I will talk about the Smart Arts in the continuation. Also, the picture layout works for the GIF file. Maybe you need to use GIF files in the motion graphic and the presentation files, and you want to have that GIF in the different styles like circle, square, or other shapes. To do this, you can use the PowerPoint and the picture layout option. In the continuation, I will explain you. In the blank slide and from insert and picture section, I add a GIF file that I have prepared it before, and based on my purpose, I need to have this GIF in a circle shape. To do this, I select the GIF file and from picture format section, then I can use a picture layout and I can select the design that I like. I can use a circle for my GIF file, or I can use the hexagon or any other shape that exists here. And this option can help you in your designs to use the GIF files in your presentation. So the picture layout is not only for giving layouts to the pictures, also you can use it to give layout to the GIF files. And the next option is alt text. What is the usage of this option? If you are creating the slides and you know that your audience may be visually challenged, that can see your slides, and to read the slides they need to use a screen reader device, if you want to help them, you can use the alt text option, and you can give explanation to the pictures, shapes, and the tables or other media. Now here is a picture. It could be a table or a shape. You can add your explanation about the media here. And if the picture is not informative and it is used only as decorative, you can click on the mark as decorative and regulate the settings. If you select this option or write a sentence when the visually challenged audience is using the device, when his mouse be on this picture, this text will be read for him or her. And if the mark as decorative option be active, he or she will understand that this picture is just used as decoration, and he or she will understand that he or she is not missing an informative point. And the next option from the Format tab is Arrange option. To explain that, let me add another picture to the slide. I add some other pictures into the slides. Click on the Insert tab and select all the pictures, then minimize the size of the pictures. Now here we have 4 pictures that for setting the position of these pictures, we can use bring forward or send backward options. For example, look at the position of the pictures. These pictures goes first if you want it to be behind all pictures. Select the picture and then from this part click on the send to back option. When you click on send to back option, as you see, this picture is transferred to the back. I press Ctrl Z to bounce back to the original state. But if I select this top picture and use the send backward option, this picture is layer by layer below the images. It is not transferring at once. This feature is the same in the forward option. If you want to put this photo in front of all pictures in layer by layer, you can use the bring forward option. And if you want to transfer it at once, click on the bring to front option. That in the selection pane that I have already explained, you can use it to do this. For example, when this picture is located here, it means that it is on all the pictures. When I drag it to bottom, as you see, it is transferred under all the pictures. With the option that are here, you can change the position of the pictures and can regulate the position of the picture with these options. And the other section that is in the Arrange section is Align options. If you select all the pictures and now if you want to align them with each others, as you see when I select all the pictures here, Align selected object option gets active. It means that align this picture based on each other. But if you want to align a picture based on the slide, you should select the Align to Slide option and activate this option. Now, as I selected all the picture and activated Align Selected Object, if I click on the Align Left, all the pictures align from the left side, or even if I select Align Right, well, they align from the right side. Align Center, they align in the center. And also different options, or when I select Align Top, they align from top, and also Middle, that they again align in the center, and Align Bottom, they align from the bottom. If you put your pictures in the slide in this way, scattered, actually, the size of the picture is big. I select them and minimize the size. If you put them disorganized in the slide, in this way, I select all the pictures with Ctrl A, and from Format tab, I select the Distribute Horizontally option. It makes that the space between the pictures align horizontally and vertically. Once I select Distribute Horizontally option, and now I select Distribute Vertically option, that these pictures align vertically. Now the space between them is equal, and align, it is enough to select the align bottom option to have them in a line. Now they are aligned from the bottom, and also the space between them is the same and equal. And by the help of the options that are here, you can have all the pictures in a group. That the shortcut key of the grouping is Ctrl G. Or even you can use ungroup option and ungrouped the pictures, and the shortcut key of ungrouped is Ctrl Shift G, or even you can click on the regroup option again to group them again. I ungrouped the pictures, and now we are going to talk about the different options of rotate and flip menu. By the help of rotate right and rotate left option, you can rotate your picture 90 degrees from left or right side, or you can rotate your picture aligned with the vertical or horizontal axis based on the usage. You can use these options. To crop the part of the picture that we don't need it from the format tab, we select the crop option, and we crop the parts of the picture that we don't want it now. If I click on the slide, now this picture is remained, and if I select the crop option again, you can see that those parts that we didn't want them still are here. It can be seen by other person, and it can also increase the size of my PowerPoint file. To prevent this issue, we can select the picture again, and from the format tab, select the compress picture section and activate the delete cropped areas of pictures option. Then click on OK. Actually, let me explain this option too. If you activate apply only to this picture, it will apply it only to this picture in the document, but if it is not active, it will do this for all the pictures in the document. I recommend you don't activate this option. Let it be in this way only. Activate the second option. When we click on OK and select the crop option again, we see that our picture is cropped fully, and also the size in this way has decreased. The crop option gives you an area to crop your picture, but the crop to shape option crop your picture in the area of the shape that you have selected. For example, here I selected hexagon. It cropped the photo in hexagon shape, or for example, that aspect ratio gives you access to crop the pictures in the border that you want. For example, I select this picture that is vertical, and from crop section I select the aspect ratio option. I select one by one. By doing this, it will crop my picture in square, or even I can change here and select the area that I don't want it to be deleted. In this way, my picture will be cropped by the size that I have selected. When this option is useful for you, when you have a slide and you have a vertical picture, but you want to use it full screen, well, if your picture is vertical and the slide is horizontal, you can use the crop aspect ratio option and crop your picture in 16:9, and in this way you can easily use the photo in full screen. And the last option that is in the size section is resize the photo. By the help of these handles that are around the picture, you can make your picture bigger or smaller. I highly recommend you to use these handles that are in the angles of the picture and hold the shift key while you are doing it. That makes your image bigger and smaller by maintaining its own proportions and do not deform. If I take this handle and enlarge and reduce the size of the image will be out of proportion and I will have a bad image. And by the help of this handle, you can rotate your pictures in different directions. Or if you want to specify a number for the height and weight of the picture, you can use these options for the height and weight. and by selecting a specific number, make your picture bigger or smaller. So we have reviewed all the options for the Format tab of the picture.
Thanks for watching this video. Hello, my name is Masterclass. My specialty is graphic design and designing presentation slides with PowerPoint. If you need an engaging and effective presentation for your business or school project, I'm here to help you. To contact me, you can send a message to the email or WhatsApp or Telegram number mentioned in the video description. I look forward to hearing from you and providing the best possible service in designing your presentation. Thanks for your attention.